So Keir Starmer today dropped an election vow to slash bills by up to £300 as he unveiled a drive for more offshore wind. In other words, translation, wildlife blenders. I mean, they're so inefficient, they're so costly to run, maintain, they are far from carbon neutral if you believe any of that pish. And very little of it is recyclable in any serious way. I mean, the very blades, they just basically bury, yeah? Oh, dear, dear, dear. And of course, Prince Charles, King Charles, I keep thinking Prince, because, King, really? Come on. But anyway, the guy who was at the birth, him and Klaus Schwab and various others at the birth of Agenda 21 are still making out like bandits. Living like gods, remember. Yeah? Think about this guy alone. Castles galore, planes on tap, yachts, you name it, blah, blah, blah. He lives very well indeed. The absolute witchcraft of they do so much for us. We do so much for them. And so, and people need to look into this thing, the crown and the crown estate and all the rest of it. They really should, because you've got to question an awful lot of it. I mean, he apparently on this alone stood to gain something like 25% of whether it be profits or gross or whatever, but that's apparently been lowered slightly. But, remember, various sock puppets who apparently become El Presidentes in this country, the UK prime ministers, blah, blah, blah. They've all got to meet these people, haven't they? They've got to shake hands. And remember, MPs, when they swear, what do they swear to? They don't swear to the people of this country, this nation, our nations, the UK. But they, by and large, promise allegiance to, royalty and their families and all the rest of it. They're not working for us, like. And I'll repeat, these wildlife blenders as a solution. You've got to be. But, we're 2 generations into the la-la lands of this world, The Teletubbies and all the rest of it. I mean, people aren't quite what they used to be, by and large. Otherwise, they'd never get away with all these shenanigans. And as I said in, another vid not that long ago, when Labour get in, we've looked at the books, everything we said we would do to get in, well, we've found that we can't, blah, blah. I mean, look, historically, it's always been the same pish, no matter who's getting in. But let's look at comments. Absolute climate disaster, more like. The infrastructure, rare earth, plastics, chemicals and concrete will take more power to produce than the turbines they will generate in their lifespan, and they don't biodegrade when they are ruined. We should be building small nuclear plants instead. Hey, wait, that's way too much common sense. Oh, this one. So the bacon muncher admits energy prices might not go down. I'll go one further. Prices will increase, not go down. They will increase dramatically. Someone will have to pay for their obsession with net zero. And that someone is virtually everyone that uses energy. All of us. Now, remember, all these plans that you used to mock. Well, I used to, and still to this day. Let's extract CO2 out of the atmosphere and store it underground in caves and things we've dug. I'm not going to do that for fuck all. So everything you do use energy-wise, what you're paying, well, quite a bit of it will be, we're extracting a building block of life out of the atmosphere, and you need to pay for it. But trust us, we're doing it for you. Yeah, the insanity ongoing and all part of, and absolutely I could do a better job, but really, come on, seriously. The insanity. Even, as I've said before, there is wave generation, and especially in the UK, with such coastlines that would be very viable. But they're not so focused on that, which is unfortunate because it's very dependable. Yeah, wave energy. Absolutely. Tides come in, tides go out, tides come in, tides go out. I've seen some very interesting technology involved in the harnessing of that. But these wildlife blenders, no, not good. Not good at all. But then they're an interconnected death cult. Every single thing they touch turns to shite for one species or another. And remember, their focus, by and large, is the eradication of most of us, while masquerading as the righteous. And I'll speak to you soon.